What are you looking for, Frank?
Did you know the FBI has arrested more than 33,000 young adults under the age of 18 for violent crimes? Hello, my name is Leah Ferguson, and I'm going to talk to you today about why children should be tried as adults for violent crimes. First off, let me start off by handing out this little handout that I made that shows more information on juvenile violent crimes. Please read during the speech. It's quite interesting. It might help you understand more. I was recently watching a TV show on kids that kill, and I saw that the majority of these kids that were killed were between the ages of 12 and 18. And also, the majority of them felt that they should have not been tried as adults for their crimes. And I don't understand how they felt that they should not, because most of these children committed horrific, violent crimes. Today I'm going to speak to you about why juveniles could possibly commit these crimes, and that they have the adult mentality in order to commit these crimes, and that they believe because they are children that they can get away with it. By the end of this speech, I hope that you believe as I do, and that children should be tried as adults. Let's start off by looking at why these juveniles commit these crimes and their punishments. Juveniles often commit their crimes because of broken homes, their positions in their homes. They may be tied to a gang, or they may be into drugs and alcohol. But what they don't realize is, even if they are into anything like that, because of their broken home, it doesn't matter. They've committed a crime that an adult has committed, so therefore they should be treated like an adult. The punishment for most violent crimes for adults who commit murder, who commit rape, is life without parole. I mean, I'm 18. I couldn't imagine spending all the rest of my life in jail because I decided I wanted to beat someone to death. But now that we see why the juveniles commit these crimes and their punishments, we can't forget another reason why these juveniles could possibly commit these crimes. They believe they have an adult mentality. Their adult mentality makes them believe that, they think, well, I'm an adult. I'm 13 years old, I'm rebelling against my parents, I'm going to go out and do this and prove how big and bad I am. But what they do not understand is that you're taking a life, you're hurting somebody. Most children, they say that most children do not understand, do not fully comprehend remorse. But what I say is, you have been taught when you were little, if you hit somebody, they're going to cry, and that makes you feel that. Well, think about this. If you're sitting there beating and beating and beating somebody, and they're screaming for help, and you don't stop, and you beat them to death, it doesn't make sense as to why you did it, but you did show no remorse, because if you had any remorse, you would have stopped the second they started screaming for help. And I also believe that if they're going to pull an adult crime, they should be treated as an adult. Even if a 25-year-old was to commit murder, it doesn't matter. He would go to jail with life without parole. But they now, the same goes for a 12-year-old. 12-year-old decides to beat a 6-year-old to death. He should go just the same. He took a life that had just started out, so therefore his life should be gone as well. Not in the term of him dying, but he took away a 4-year-old's life, so his life should be ultimately ended just by having to sit in a prison cell the rest of his life. You see, these juveniles have an adult mentality, but they also believe that because they are children, they can get away with their crimes. These children who go and murder somebody, they'll sit there and use their baby face looks, their blonde hair, their blue eyes, to make the jury think, make them think, well, how could something so sweet, so innocent, how could this innocent little child commit this crime that she's accused of? But they can't do that. They can, but it's not right that they should do that. So therefore, these juveniles who commit these crimes should be tried as adults. They are juveniles with adult mentality and show no fear of the law, no remorse for their actions, and have no care, obviously, in themselves. We have seen why the juveniles should be tried as adults, and that they have an adult mentality, and because of their age, they think they're going to get away with their crimes. I hope that with this speech you have changed your outlook on children being tried as adults. My sources were TimeMagazine.com, ABC News, Children's Stats, the Crime Report, and even Yale all do some sort of a report on children being tried as adults. Thank you.